Alright everyone, next we're going to go over how to use the mobile app for Cleardata. We're going to do some of the tasks that are going to be done by typically our yard personnel. So you'll see that I have the mobile application up here on the left hand side, and then on the right we have our progress bars. So let's go ahead again and we're going to pick on this Toyota RAV4, and what we're going to do is take some photos with Cleardata. So to pull up this RAV4, because we have quite a few in queue as this is our demo account, I can go up to the car typically and type in the last 6 of the VIN, but I'm going to just say 162. Well, this is the only vehicle that has that matching, and just like our super search, if you will, you can type whatever you want in here. So let's click this. Alright, so now I've selected 3 tasks. So let's just kind of go back and talk about why these 3 only come up. It's because these are the only 3 that I selected. I could say I'm working out of the RDN Tucson lot, but in this case I'm actually working out of Mesa. I could select all the tasks, but most times yard personnel are only really doing the condition report, pictures, and a personal property. And for a majority of our users, they're not even doing the condition report. They're just doing pictures and personal property. So let's go ahead and apply those, and then I want to pull that RAV4 up again. Now you see I only have those 2 tasks. So I wanted to explain, the more you select, the more tasks you'll have to do. So let's go ahead and take some pictures of this unit. I'm going to take the phone, and I'm going to take some pictures of this car. This is not an this is actually an R35 Gran Turismo, but we're going to pretend this is a RAV4. So notice as I take these photos, it's actually storing how many I've taken. I'm going to take 5 total, and then I'm going to say, you know what, I'm done. It'll say let Office Know to upload, and that's what I want to do. I want to let the Office Know to upload. Now let's look over here to the right. Notice that this is moving in real time. Now these are in an upload status to go over to RDN. So let's go ahead and do the personal property next. So we're going to say, hey, I want to take a property photo. Now, typically we don't transfer property photos to our clients, but if there was ever a case for a claim, we always want to have property photos. You know, there was always 35 pairs of Air Jordan 1s in the trunk, and if we have photos that prove that, it will help us in a claim scenario. So I'm going to say, let's add a property photo, and in this case, we had some Trident. So I'm going to say there's a pack of gum. So I took that one photo, I'm going to hit done, and then I want to update the storage note. And now I'm going to type what was in the car. This is really important upon redemption, and it's going to reflect real time into Cleardata. So we're going to just say pack of gum, and then we can say it's on shelf A, bin 13. So if you're organizing with a bin and shelf system, you're going to want to put that as well, because when it comes time to redeem, you'll quickly be able to reference Cleardata on both the desktop and the mobile app. I'm going to hit update, and now notice right here, it is updated with pack of gum, shelf A, bin 13. I could create my personal property letter from the mobile app as well, but in this case, I'm going to just say that I'm done with property. And in real time, personal property is done, and the pictures are ready to upload. Now, one thing that's very important, notice there's nothing here anymore. It's because those were the only 2 tasks that I had to do for that unit. So I will have a running list of things that I need to do. So all of these units will still need photos and personal property done. So let's go ahead and hide this now, and we're going to go and look at how do we transfer those photos into RDN. One of the coolest and quickest parts of Cleardata. So we're going to click on Photos, and look at this. These are all of the photos that I took of the unit. I previously took some, so you're going to see a total of 11. I took 6 before, and I just took 5 now. I can click them to scroll through the photos if I like, to see if these look good, to make sure I want to send them to client. Hey, those look good to me, so I'm going to X out, and I'm going to hit this button right here. It's a paper airplane with 11 to RDN. Once I click this, send 11 to RDN, boom. Now you're going to notice that all of these photos have this little paper airplane. That signifies that they have actually now been sent to RDN. You can also do a couple of other things here as well. I could download these 11 photos in case I have to put them into a separate portal. You could email a picture report, download a picture report, upload photos from the computer into Cleardata if I wanted, or I could select a couple of photos if I wanted to maybe delete them. I could just send certain photos to RDN, mark them as sent, get a picture report on just these 2, email these selected photos, or download these selected two photos. So let's just, for the sake of example, delete them. The same thing goes for the property photos. I now have a property photo record of what was in that car. So we have that pack of gum that we sent. Also, when you release a customer's unit, you're going to take a picture of their ID. This is going to alleviate you from having to scan that ID like we traditionally did before and then upload it into RDN. So you'll also be able to send the photo of the ID to RDN should that client request that.